Salutations, spooks, spirits, and specters, and welcome back to more Senran Kagura Shinovi versus Hanzo's story as we begin Chapter 2. Let's go. Katsuragi. Shinobi Resolve. I must win this battle for my father and mother. The sweat in my eyes makes the sunset blurry. My body won't take another step. My 30-mile marathon through the mountains is done. I collapse. I managed to get up and wipe the sweat off my forehead. The Shinobi Battle Royale against Gessen is just a day away. I know I'm overexerting myself, but I can't afford not to. If we lose the Shinobi Battle Royale, I can't take the final exam. I know how that sounds, but for me, it's a major problem. To graduate, to become a real shinobi, to be recognized as one of the best. I'm here because I need to do all that. Suddenly, I hear a bark and look up. Somewhere close by is Choco, the family pet. I'd know his bark anywhere. Tired as I am, I make myself get up and start following the sound. I run. The last time I saw Choco, he took me to my parents. Not to talk up to them, just to look on from a distance and make sure they were okay. I'm not trying to be a stranger to them, but I have to keep my distance, for a little while longer at least.
Choco! Choco!
As I run up the mountain trail, something fluffy pounces out from a bush. A rounded body and big round eyes. It's Choco.
Choco!
I hug him tightly. He happily wags his tail. Suddenly, he escapes from my arms and runs.
Choco!
He takes off. I know where he's going. Toward the village where my parents are hiding. Something feels wrong. I follow him. It's a long trek, up and down slopes and across a river. By the time I get there, the sun's gone down. Counting on the moonlight, I keep running, but I lose sight of Choco.
Choco.
I look around and feel something. I feel two shinobi watching me. Are they from Gessen? No, they're not students. They're older than that. These are adult shinobi. I take on a battle stance. My dad comes out of the brush in front of me. There's my mother behind him too. They are just as I remember them, except maybe a bit older. My mother walks to me slowly, step by step. I run up and throw my arms around her. I haven't felt her warmth in a long time. I see Dad's face over her shoulder. He looks nervous. Mom sees Dad's face and pulls away from me. None of us say anything. Another awkward family reunion. At least I haven't started crying yet. I figure that'll come later. I follow them to the tiny village. There's nothing here but rice paddies and fields. No better place to hide. With a somber look on his face, Dad leads us to a straw hut and opens the door.
入れ。
We all sit around a brazier. My parents' faces flicker with the orange light. I can almost feel the weight of the awkward silence. All I hear is the crackle of the fire. I start to think maybe I shouldn't have come.
どうして私たちがお前の前から消えたのか、その理由を話そう。
I give my dad a short nod. It was 5 years ago. My parents were two of the top good shinobi, and they received an important mission: to assassinate an old shinobi. He was one of the best good shinobi alive, but since he'd had dangerous thoughts, he'd been banished from the headquarters.
暗殺って、なんでそんなおじいさんを。
その老人は忍びの世界に革命を起こそうとしていたんだ。
Mom and Dad were professionals. They carried out every mission perfectly. The old man might have been dangerous once, but not at his age. He didn't stand a chance. My parents scouted his house and found that he was taking care of orphans. The children trusted the old shinobi completely. They always smiled around him. Even without any parents of their own, they were happy. Mom and Dad knew that if they killed the old man, the children would lose their only home. For the first time in either of their careers, they hesitated. But then they found their nerve and made their move.
やめてくれ。お願いいたします。
One of the little girls had spotted them, sloppy.
おじいちゃんも殺さないで。おじいちゃんがいなくなったら、ここにいるみんなは生きていけん。
少女を見て、お前の顔が思い浮かんだ。私の中の真実とは、子供が悲しむような真似はしてはならないということだ。そう思ったら、もう暗殺はできなかった。
Shinobi who fail their missions must pay with their own lives. But Mom and Dad ran away instead of killing themselves. In short, they chose to be renegades.
黙って消えてしまって、お前には悪かったと思っている。しかし、忍びの起きてからお前を守るには、そうするしかなかったのだ。
I don't say anything. I just shake my head. Asuka's grandpa had told me a bit about my parents after I entered Hanzo National Academy.
あたいからも話があるんだ。
I tried to tell them I'm about to graduate, but I have second thoughts and shut my mouth.
いや、なんでもない。
My parents never heard that I enrolled at Hanzo National Academy. I'll tell them everything when I become a top-class shinobi. If I do become one, there's a very good chance that my honor will cancel out their shame, and they'll be forgiven. That's why I first chose to enroll. Choco, who's been sleeping in the corner, gets up and growls at the door.
どうした、チョコ。
I tried to hold him up. Suddenly, many shinobi stormed the house. They're not shinobi students. They graduated long ago. They're greater shinobi now. Oh no, they followed me here.
何の用だ。
答えるまでもなかろう。
My parents don't resist, but the shinobi sees them anyway.
待ってくれ。
I try to reach my parents, but one greater shinobi holds me from behind. She uses a grip I've only read about. I can't move at all.
くそ。話せってんだ。
My parents are taken outside the house.
お父さんお母さん
When I try to wrench myself away, a shinobi who looks like their leader shouts at me.
暴れるな。お前は明日学園祭を控えた身のはず。
そうだよ、あたいが頑張らなきゃ半蔵学院は燃えちまうんだぞ。いいのか、あたいがその気にならなくて。
I scream desperately. Finally, the greater shinobi lets me go.
取引だ。あたいは必ず学園祭で勝つ。その代わりにあたいの両親を許してくれ。
A greater shinobi stares at me quietly.
学園祭を最後まで勝ち抜けば本部と交渉する余地も生まれるだろう。
本当か？
The greater shinobi gives a small nod.
ただし学園祭に敗れた場合はお前の両親は抜け人の掟に従って処刑だ。
With that, the greater shinobi leaves the house. I'm the only one still inside, save for Choco. He runs toward me. He's shaking like a leaf. I pick him up and hold him close.
大丈夫、心配ないよ。お父さんもお母さんもあたいが助けるから。学園祭に勝って。
I continue whispering this to myself, as if trying to convince myself it's true. This is no mere contest between the schools. It's the battle to save my parents' lives. I can't lose. With Choco still in my arms, I clench my teeth.
誰が相手でもあたいは勝つ。 Katsuragi、舞い忍びます。任務開始。
Just into it, huh?
よっほらよよっくらよっほよっこれでどほらよほよっくらからのこれでどほらよほらよ来た来たこれでどうだよっほらよよっほっくらえほっ来た来たほらよくらえよっ
Teach you to shoot your
そっ
arrows.
ほらよよっほらよ
2, 3. 1,
よっ
2,
これでどうだ
3. Okay.
よっほらよよっ
1, 2, 3, 4. That's it.
よからのよっチェストこれでどうだ
Ah, I see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. That's the combo.
よっこれでどうだよっよっほらよからのチェストせいほらよからのよっ200連戦突破からのチェストよっからのチェストよっよっよっくらえよっしゃ進め
Oh. Moving on.
いくらでも相手してやるぜ
あ、来たよ。
That was just a preliminary? I was wondering where the little story scene would come from.
悪い。どこに行ってたんだ。
心配したよ。桂木さん、大丈夫ですか？
え、何が？
顔色が悪いよな。
気のせい、気のせい。それよりほら、そろそろ学園祭とやらの時間だろ。行かないとな。
みんなしっかりね。どんな相手かわからないけど私たちならできる。ヘビ女との戦いだってちゃんと乗り切ったんだから。じゃあそれぞれ指定された場所へ。また元気な顔でここで会おう。え、
ああ、負けられねえよ、絶対に。とにかくあたいは勝つしかないんだ。お父さんとお母さんのためにも。いい勝負ができたなんて甘いことは言ってられない。今回ばかりは勝たなきゃ意味がないんだ。
お待たせしました。
あんたがあたいの相手かい？
そうです。わしの名前は夜桜。
随分とおとなしそうな子じゃないか。
へえ、でもそれはあくまで見た目のこと。
You look kind of mousy.
戦ってみればわかります。わしがおとなしいかどうかは。
そいつはいいや。それぐらいのやつでなきゃあたいの蹴りに耐えられないだろうからな。
ケリー、お前は足を使って戦うのですか？なんともハレンチなこと。女性なら美しく優雅に拳のみで戦いたいものです。
あんたの武器は拳か。いいぜ、あたいの足とあんたの拳、どっちが強いか勝負だ。
夜桜、鎮魂な夢に沈みましょう。
いざ尋常に舞い散れ。
おのれ、ほらよ、わしのばあちゃん。
Gotta back the cat up. This is why they call it an ass kicking.
技あり。
Oof.
なんの
おめえも粉々にしてやる。
ほらよ。なんの
忍び変身。腕が鳴るな。
見せ場だ。忍び変身。
Time to increase the power of these kicks, eh?
覚悟しろよ。いや秘伝忍法。行くぜ。シュッフッタッドゥ
おのれ、
なんのいただきだぜ。覚悟しろよ。
Get comboed.
やりやがったな。
極楽千手剣。
Oh, I didn't realize I would get hit by that.
せねや。やりやがったな。
極楽千手剣。くらえ。ボスシュッシュッシュッシュッシュッシュッシュッせいこっちだとよ
What do we have over here? Nothing.
貫け腕が鳴るな腕
Nothing, huh?
まるで相手にならねえな。勝つには勝ったけど、値もかなりのダメージだ。
どうしたのですか。わしにとどめを刺さないのですか。
とどめ。
忍びの勝利とは命を奪うこと。わしが生きている以上まだ勝負はついていません。
命を奪うなんて値には。
あなたは勝利を手にしたくないのですか。
そんなことはない。値は絶対に勝たなくちゃいけないんだ。
だったらわしを殺しなさい。情けは無用じゃ。
できない。値にはできないよ。
なるほど、そういうことですか。どうもおかしいと思ったのです。あなたの攻撃にはあまりに殺意がない。決闘というよりまるでスポーツです。そこでわざとやられたふりをしてあなたの真意を探ろうと思ったのですが、あなたの心完全に見切りました。ほんどれええ加減にせえよ。覚悟のない忍びなど忍びではありません。あなたは忍び失格です。この勝負わしの勝ちでよろしいですね。
ふざけるな。値は負けてない。
今のままでは何度やっても同じこと。もうやめじゃ。次に戦う時までにはちゃんと覚悟を決めておいてください。相手をぶち殺す覚悟をの。ではその時まで。じゃあの。
畜生。値はま、こんなもんだな。
Ooh, that's a doubler.
また強くなっちまったな。
Flash and Yang.
お、新しい技を思いついたっと。
ここで待ってれ
ればいいんだよね。
I forgot. This is it goes straight into the next one. I forgot. I forgot it does this on everything after chapter 1. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So thank you all very much for watching. And ciao for now. Ciao for now.